What if I told you there's a 10-second movement that predicts your risk of early death better than your last blood test? Here's something that'll blow your mind. A 2024 study tracked over 4,000 adults for 12 years. People who failed this simple test had a 6 times higher risk of cardiovascular death and were 3.8 times more likely to die from any cause. The study concluded that this simple movement provides a reliable snapshot of your overall fitness and even your risk of premature death. The wild part? This test costs nothing, takes less than 10 seconds, and yet 99% of clinics and health professionals don't use it as a standard screening. I'm Matthew from Recovery Code. For years, I've been helping people over 50 reclaim their strength and independence. And today, I'm going to show you this hidden health predictor and 3 exercises that can literally change your score and your future. It's called the sitting rising test, and it looks almost too simple to matter until you try it. Here's how it works. Stand tall with your feet crossed. Lower yourself to sit cross-legged on the floor without using your hands, knees, or forearms. Then stand back up the same way, no props, no cheating. Before you try this, keep something sturdy nearby for safety. And if you have knee or back issues, skip the test for now and just watch. I'll show you modifications later. Go ahead, pause the video, and give it a shot. This will be eye-opening. Here's how scoring works. You start with 10 points, 5 for sitting down and 5 for standing up. Every hand, knee, or wobble costs you a point. Now here's what your score tells you. 8 to 10, congrats. You're in the longevity club. 6 or 7, good start. But there's room for improvement. Below 6, it's time to take action. And below 4, that's a clear sign. Serious rebuilding is needed. Drop your score in the comments. Let's see how many secret ninjas we've got watching. And don't worry if you struggled. You're about to learn exactly how to fix it. Here's what's wild. This isn't just some random fitness challenge. It's a window into how well your survival systems work together. Most health screenings check one thing at a time. Blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart rate are all important. But this test, it challenges everything at once. Think about it. Flexibility to reach your shoes without strain, core stability to stay steady while bending or twisting, balance to recover instantly if you trip, and leg power to rise confidently from chairs, beds, or the floor itself. And here's the sobering truth. 95% of people in nursing homes can't get off the floor without help. Once you're down and can't get back up, everything changes. But here's the good news. Every one of these systems can be rebuilt. Your body isn't broken, it just needs the right blueprint. This is where we turn things around. These 3 exercises aren't random. Each one targets the exact weakness this test reveals. Exercise 1 unlocks your foundation. Exercise 2 builds the power to rise strong. And exercise 3 ties it all together into a natural, effortless movement. First up, seated 90-90 hip switch. We're starting here because locked up hips can turn floor transitions into a wrestling match. Sit in a 90-90 position, front leg bent at 90 degrees and back leg bent at 90 degrees. Put hands behind your hips for support. Slowly drop both knees to one side like windshield wipers, then switch. Move like you're stirring honey, smooth and controlled, don't force it. If you're struggling, walk your hands back slightly or lean back onto your elbows for support. But if you're feeling good, walk your hands closer and sit up taller. Once comfortable, go hands-free. Cross your arms and let your core do the work. Do 6 to 10 reps per side, pausing 2 to 3 seconds for a deeper stretch. Already feeling looser? That's your nervous system waking up. Now here's a bonus move called the 90-90 hip thrust. From the same position, brace your core and press through the lead leg to drive your hips upward. Squeeze your glute like you're cracking a walnut, then lower with control. If balance is challenging, place your hands on a sturdy surface like a chair or yoga block for support. This preps your hips for smoother transitions on the floor. Now let's build the engine that lifts you up. First, anchor your chair so it won't slip. Now stand in front of it with feet hip-width apart and toes slightly out. You can cross your arms over your chest, or if you need help, use your hands lightly on the chair for assistance. Now, sit back, like you're reaching for the chair with your hips. Tap the seat gently, don't collapse, then press through your heels to rise up tall. Here's what to focus on. Hips back, chest forward, knees tracking straight, like they're on rails. Start with 8 to 10 slow, controlled reps. Want a little challenge? Lower and hold just above the chair for 10 seconds. Legs shaking? That means it's working. Ready for even more? Try what I call the squat, hover, hold. Lower and hold just above the chair for 10 to 20 seconds before standing back up. Repeat 3 times. Want to progress further? You can remove the chair entirely and go lower, stopping around 80 to 90 degrees of knee bend. Start with hands lightly on a countertop for support, then work toward no hands as your strength improves. Your legs might be screaming by now, but trust me, they'll thank you later. This move builds the strength you need for safe, confident standing. But getting up from the floor, that takes a different kind of power. Split squat strength is your secret weapon for building single leg strength and balance, so you can rise from the floor with confidence. Step into a split stance, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Use a wall or chair for support if you need it at first. Slowly lower your body down, keeping most of your weight in the front heel. Then press through that heel to drive yourself back up. As you move, keep your chest tall, your front knee tracking over your toes, and your hips square. Control is everything here. Think smooth descent and a powerful rise. Start with 8 to 10 reps on each side, lowering just a few inches at first. Over time, work toward a deeper range, with your back knee hovering just 2 or 3 inches off the ground. Here's a pro tip. Place a pad under your back knee just in case. But if you're moving with control, you shouldn't need it. And if you're ready for a challenge, hold at the bottom for 10 to 20 seconds. That's where the magic happens. Here's the game changer: progressive floor test practice. Most people struggle with this test because they skip the stepping stones. Don't make that mistake. Start with a stool. Cross your feet and lower yourself down steadily, using support if you need it. Make sure to keep your front heel planted firmly the entire time. Once you're seated, focus again on that front heel and drive through it as you rise back up. Remember, it's totally fine to use your shin, knee, or even your arms for support at first. Start with 5 smooth reps per side, then gradually work your way down to lighter support, like using a broomstick or walking stick, and finally, try the full motion solo. This is where your training pays off and where your confidence really starts to take off. These exercises aren't just about passing a test. They're about moving through life with confidence instead of caution. Practice a little every day instead of going hard a few times a week. Most people can go from struggling to scoring 8 or higher in just 4 to 6 weeks. But here's what most people don't realize. Knee problems are one of the biggest reasons people struggle with floor transitions. If you want this strength to last, you need to fix the daily habits that are quietly breaking your joints down. I reveal the hidden piece that keeps people stuck in the next video. Click now and give your knees the upgrade they deserve.